All right, all right. Hello, everybody. This is Anthony Williams. We are coming to you live, and we are welcoming all of our new iPAS2 members. And today is going to be another exciting opportunity for you, our new members, to get started on the right foot. And I am always pleased to be joined by one of our top coaches in iPAS, Mark Dale. Mark Dale, how are you, sir?
Oh gosh.
Mark, are
I'm
you
good. I'm
there?
good.
You want to make sure I got a signal with you.
I was hitting the wrong buttons there. I'm good. Thanks, Anthony.
Well, I hear the laughter.
I got you now.
Okay. All right. Great, great. Want to make sure we're all sounding and looking good for you guys out here today. We also want to welcome Wally Henry, one of our top coaches as well, and his partner Chantel Moran, them the laptop lifestyle people.
Guys,
How are you guys this evening?
we're pumped.
Yeah, we're fired up. Good to be here.
Good, good, and glad to have you guys on our panel this evening. And also, I have one of our superstars here, Sue White out of Texas. Sue, how are you this evening, ma'am?
Hey, I'm doing great, and I'm nice and warm down here in Texas.
Sue, I don't think that's fair. It's like 21 below zero here with our wind chill factor in Minnesota. So we're going to ask you to just keep that warm weather coming our way if you can. We'll appreciate it. Well, listen, we want to say, first of all, to all of you out there, season's greetings. We hope you had a wonderful Christmas holiday. And, you know, this time of year is always celebrate new beginnings. And as you are starting to celebrate your new beginnings this year, we want to get you started on the right track with iPAS2. So for those of you that have just joined iPAS2, or for those of you that are attending the webcast this evening, we want to welcome you, and hopefully you get some information on here that gets you excited. If you get that little bit of nugget that helps you go to the next level, to get you some kind of breakthrough, well, then we've done our job. Now tonight we're going to help our new members that have just joined iPAS2 to kind of put this thing in perspective, to help you get on the right track to earning an income, because that's what you're here for. Now, as you go into the new year, hopefully you are doing the correct things, like creating a goal, creating a plan, creating a methodical way in your mindset, and embedding that inside of your heart on what it is that you want to accomplish, and then we're going to help give you some type of plan so that you can do that. So we're going to show you how the iPAS system can help assist you in that effort. And so that's why I have this panel of coaches and experts to give you a little bit more insights on this. Now, we understand that as a new person, you have some confusion. But what we want you to truly understand is that this system was designed especially for you. We took a very complicated system and simplified it and created a sales system for you to help you sell a higher ticket item on the back end. So we're going to clear up some of this to give you vision and clarity on how iPAS2 can help assist you to earn the goals that you've set for yourself. So if you have a pen and paper, I would encourage that you take notes. And we always want you to know that here in iPAS TV, not only are you going to be able to watch this show as a new member, but we have a litany of world-class shows that are occurring every single day. You have a multi-million-dollar library of great minds, seven-figure income earners, and successful people sharing information with you, our members of iPAS, and that information is for you right here inside of iPAS TV. So we encourage you to look around, watch all of the shows, get involved, and these pieces of information are going to be very valuable to helping you reach the goals you've set. So what are we going to accomplish today? We're going to talk about how the system is going to work for you. We're also going to talk about how to maximize your income and start getting paid this week. Now, I know I can't see you, but however, I'm sure I can feel your presence. How many of you, by a show of hands, say you want to get paid this week? Well, I can feel that. So I know that I could relate to wanting to get paid now. Sometimes people ask me, they said, is this a get rich quick scheme? Now, you know, most people will automatically say, no, this is not a get rich quick scheme. Well, I'd much rather get rich quicker than slower, but that's just my opinion. But anyway, guys, no, it is not. It is a business. This is a real, legitimate business that requires work. It requires effort, and it requires a burning desire. So all of the personal development books you've read, the seminars you've attended, all of that comes to this point. So now business so you can earn something this week. So we're going to stay on task with that. First of all, let's talk about how the system works. And it's an all-in-one internet-style business. We call it a digital franchise-style system. Now, that's important that we call it a digital franchise system. Now, what does that mean to you? So, Mwali, I'm going to take this over to you, sir, you and Chantel. You guys, we get a chance to interact with clients every day, new members coming in, and we want to make sure that they get clarity and understanding on what a digital franchise style system is and what this means to your new members that you're talking. So I'm going to let you talk to them a little bit about the concept of the digital franchise style system, if you're open for that, sir.
Okay, thanks, Anthony, and welcome everyone to this Google Hangout. It's a very, very important time for you just to settle all the information that you received before, because you came here, you made a business decision, now you are about to operationalize your business. You want to know how some of these parts work to put some money in your pocket. So basically what a digital franchise is, let's work with the first part. Digital means your product is intangible, it's information. You're buying education. You have signed up so that you can be informed to make powerful decisions that will return profits in your pocket. I'm going to say that again. You have paid to be informed to put profits in your pocket. So you need to have that information so that you can leverage this system. So you paid for products. It's digital, it's intangible, it's not something you can hold in your hands. It's similar to when someone decides, well, I don't want to go to school in person. I'm going to do a course online. That's, you're paying for education online. So you have opted to be a part of an intangible process that's going to give you tangible results. That's that greens. I'm sure many of you want to put that greens in your pocket. All right. Secondly, a franchise basically means everything has been done for you. And I'm going to explain what that means. It basically means a franchise is a system where people have already done the hard work, the testing, the research, the programming, and you know what works, what doesn't work, the resources that are necessary, and then they hand it to you in a cookie cutter process. You don't have to take any pieces out. It's set and it's ready to go. It's just like GM, you know, if a manufacturing place, everything is put in place. All you need to do is jump in that car and drive. All right, so that's what a franchise is. Just like a McDonald's, the advertising, the notoriety, guys, iPAS is a very, very phenomenal and popular site. All right, so the notoriety is done, the advertisement it's there. We are very much positioned as the first type of digital franchise style system, and it's just a turnkey approach that puts your business on automation.
You said it. You said it. Yep.
I want to ask you, Chantel. So now, explain to the new member conceptually how the sales and also them the process that got them here, and explain to them how that process works to get a person through the sales system.
Yeah, it's about duplication, guys. We have the best system out there that really does duplication as perfectly as it can be done. Okay, so the same way that you got here is because maybe you found a link inside of an email and you were so intrigued by that message that you decided to click on that button. Well, that took you then to a sales page, a presentation where you heard about these powerful testimonials of people using this system that generated a lot of income. So that intrigued you. And then you decided to put in your credit card information and start the 7-day trial. And that's why you're here, because you have made a decision to move from being an inquirer to a business owner. Okay, so welcome in, and we appreciate you for being a part of this community in that way. So the same process that you went through to discovering iPAS2 because of a link, and then clicking on that link, opting in, and then purchasing the $7 trial, and now you've probably upgraded by now, but that same process is what your new customers and potential team members will experience. Your only job, as we say in the system all the time, is that you bring people to the door. So just like Imwale was saying, the idea of a franchise, right, is very similar to ones that you visited before, like at McDonald's. The only job of that franchise owner is to bring customers to buy the French fries, the cheeseburgers, and the milkshakes. When they do that, there is a system in place that will do the rest for them. And that's exactly what you have here with iPAS2.
No, Anthony, she's making me hungry because we tried to grab a bite before this webinar, and she's talking about food. In fact, if we had a wider shot, there's a plate full of food right here, and I'm not able to eat it because we went live. So she's talking about food, and I'm hungry. But I just want to touch on that one point. Guys, remember the psychology that you were in when you came into this business. Most people who are in this business, you were looking for an opportunity. I want to say that again. You were looking for an opportunity. And the same thing is going to happen. There are thousands and thousands of persons all across the world, because this franchise does not have an opening and closing hours. I want you to remember this. There is no sign that says we'll be back in 15 minutes. This is a global business. While you are sleeping, someone in the other part of the world is looking for a business opportunity. They're going to click on your link and they are going to be sold. That's very important. They are going to be sold on being part of this business. So I want to assure you, be confident that you just purchased real estate online.
That's right. What I'm going to do is that I want to take a moment here, and I'm going to bring this up here for you in a moment. I'm going to share a screen with you guys. And what I want to do is show you inside of your iPAS2 system how to see your funnels and then how to access them. Okay, so stick with me here for a moment as I get this set up here for you. You know, we're dealing with technology, and I know some of you guys may have heard some of the modulation going on, so be patient. One of the things about technology is that you always have to be patient because you never know what it's going to do. You want it to be consistent and always be there for you, but believe me, if it can do something for you to mess you up, it surely will. So stick with us here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and we're going to go inside of the iPAS system here. So stick with me. We're going to do the entire screen. Hello? Can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys helping me out here. I can't see, so I want to make sure that the audience can see. What we're going to do is this is your iPAS system, guys. And inside of your iPAS system here, you will have various icons, and each of these icons will tell you exactly what it is that they do, okay? What we're going to do is go into our marketing. It's a little dollar sign here, so I'm going to click on that little dollar sign here. We're going to go to our marketing section. Now, as you're watching this and you're a new person here for the first time, please take notes, because we want you to ensure that this is where you know how to go to get started quickly, to get to advertising your information. Now, what you should have already done is went through your setup wizard, and if you have not, you want to make sure you go through your setup wizard. Your setup wizard takes you step by step in video, telling you exactly what you need to set up your system. Now, if you guys have coaching to set up for you, you'll have a coach that'll be able to answer a few questions for you to get you on the right path. But if not, you need to go through this step by step, okay? And if you really get stuck, there is a setup service. I think the fee's like $50. You can pay that, and we'll have one of our team members will set that up for you. But what I want you to know here is called promo links. So it's under the Marketing Center, and you go to promo links. Now, over here it says choose a sales funnel. Now, guys, this is important. iPAS has already put in several sales funnels for you. Now, it doesn't take any effort from you. All you need to do is follow the steps and go through this and set up your sales funnels. Now, I'm going to click on that link here, and that opens up our sales funnels. Under the sales funnels, you have sales page, capture page 1, capture page 2, capture page 3, and it has a pre-sale page, and then finally it says a $7 trial checkout page. This page here, let's cover that. What that is a direct link to your page for that person to get the $7 trial of iPAS. You simply copy the link right here. You see when you put your cursor over the icon, it says copy. If you need to edit it, put your cursor over the middle, it says edit. If you need to preview it, you can preview that link. Each of these items has these icons. Capture page 1. So what you want to do is the sales page. To inspect this, you simply click on preview. This will play that sales page, so you'll get a chance to see what your audience is going to see. And also, if you go to capture page 1, this is where you capture the person's information. That means you may post on Facebook, you may post on Twitter, or you may do an ad somewhere, and you will then take this link. Now, I want to show you something that I think that might help you out that's really important. So let's copy this link here for a moment. I'm going to copy that link, and this is capture page 1. What does capture page 1 look like? Click preview, and it will show free. Do you want to make your first $3,000 online this month? Now keep in mind, if someone has an opportunity to see this, this is a good chance that they'll get really excited about seeing this information. Wait a minute. Do you want to make your first $3,000 online this month? Hurry. And then it has a little timer here. It tells them when this offer expires. All right, so now they will then pick a choice of where it is that they got this information from and click the next step. Now this person is now entering into your sales funnel. And as they go through this process, they will then start to get to where you are right now. Now I want you to notice something. This link here is dedicated to you. In my case, it has my ID number here, and here it says TID equals. So let's say, for instance, you're going to post this on Facebook. Simply put behind it, Facebook, FB, or whatever code you want. That's called a tag. Write that down. The tag. A tag gives you an identifier so you know where you advertise this information. Okay? So you guys want to note that. Hopefully this little piece here, right here, helps you. Now again, where do you find this at? Promo links, underneath Your promo links, you have your campaigns. Here's your campaigns right here. Capture page 3 is really a good capture page, and here's why I say that, because this one here plays a video. Okay, this is called a pre-sale page or a bridge page. Okay, this page here will allow them to get a little video preview of your information, and then they can opt in. And what an opt-in, really important what an opt-in is. An opt-in is when a person puts his or her email address inside of your information, which allows our system to follow up with them with emails on your behalf. Okay? Now this information will have your information in there, but it will send a what we call a drip series. That drip series, over a period of time, this person will get more information and invitations to come back to review your information. You know, typically in sales, it takes about 7 opportunities for a person to really finally make a decision. So this is called capture page number 3. Plays a little video, and the unique thing about this is you can put in whatever video you want. Again, under the edit section, all you have to do is click edit, and underneath the edit section, it will give you the opportunity to put in your own YouTube link. So if you wanted to put a video, hi, my name is Anthony, and I want to tell you about my great opportunity. I'd love for you to find out more. Simply click on the link below. You could do something very simple, just like that. So this is just some of the components we've set up to help you get started this week with your business. And this is all within inside of your iPAS2 system, okay? And this is how you get this information out. Now, one thing I want to share with you about these links are dedicated to you. However, it may be a good idea that if you took these links and you got yourself a domain. What a domain is like joinme.com. joinmybusiness.com, join whatever your name is.com, seemybusiness.com. Be creative with your domain ideas. You want something short and memorable if you can. And then you can attach that domain to this longer domain, which will then give you the opportunity to post it on Facebook and some of the other social media sites. Now, if you say, well, that's complicated, well, here's what you do. You want to go back over to our training section here. And if you go to the training section, guys, we have taken the liberty of giving you, again, step-by-step information on how to do that. You have a tab here. It tells you here, getting started making money, online basics, Facebook mastery, and you have a bonus training. Now, here's what I encourage. If you're a new member, it would be imperative that you took time, become familiar with this information that's right here for you at your fingertips to give you step-by-step instructions on how to negotiate this iPAS system. Now, again, I want to go back to something here that's very fundamental. Getting started making money. So this is called a clue right here. Go here and start these 3 processes here, and they will give you some insights on how to get your business started right away. So now let me get back to our audience here, and hopefully you guys got something out of that, because we want you to know that the system is designed to be simple, easy, something you can do. All right? So that's how you can get started right away, start making some money. Now, the iPAS2 system has the capture page, which you just saw. That's how you use your capture page, and then you can go on and then get people to start eyeballs, what we call it, eyeballs on your information. Mark, let's talk to them. There's a couple of ways that they can use to market their business. You want to share with them a little bit about those ways that they can market their business starting this week? Mark, are you there? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, how's that? Am I able to hear me okay now?
I can. I can see you now. Great.
Good, good. Great question. Sorry, guys. I'm still kind of chilled to the bone up here in Minnesota. It's 3 degrees below zero. I find without hair, I have to have my temporary hair because I keep my beanie on all the time. So I'm sorry I have to keep wearing that, but it just keeps me warm. So Anthony, the question is, what can you do to start making money now? What can you do to start doing the business now? Okay. Well, several options. Number one, the only thing you have to think of is how can I, the new user, which is you, how can I get somebody to see my trials page or my capture page? That's the only thing you should be thinking, okay? Lots and lots of people think friends, family, coworkers, okay? Now, I know that's kind of a traditional multi-level marketing type of approach to doing business, okay? And that is something that we're okay with you doing here at iPAS, and certainly you can definitely do something like that. You can reach out to the people that you might think would like an opportunity. How many times do we talk to our coworkers in the past, and they're all around the around the water, trying to talk about each other? How can we make money? How can we do this? I wish I had my own business. I'd be the best boss in the world. Everybody's thinking and dreaming and wanting to do a business opportunity. Okay, all you have to do is just share that link with them and say, look, take a look at this. See if you think you might like it. Now, here's the danger, and here's my recommendation to you. Don't get stuck trying to tell people all about this system on your own. Okay, let me say that again. Okay, don't try to tell everybody the entire thing about how it works on your own. Okay, let them go through the sales process just like you did. Okay, that's what makes it so easy. Let them be exposed to the exact same sales videos that worked for you. Let them be exposed to the exact same training formula videos that worked for you. And let them be exposed to the same information that you have. Don't get stuck trying to tell people what it is, because as they say, curiosity satisfied equals interest lost. Okay? You may tell somebody just a little bit of information, just a tiny little piece of the nugget of what's going on here with iPAS, and then they'll say, well, forget it, that's not for me, I'm not going to do that. And they're losing interest because they just had a tiny little bug of curiosity satisfied. So don't do that. Don't make the mistake of trying to tell people about the business on your own. Okay? Anytime someone comes to me and says, Mark, what's all this iPAS about? What's this thing about? I said, well, just go to my website. Well, no, Mark, just tell me what it's about. I said, I just did. I said, you have to go to the website. Well, Mark, your website over there, it tells me I got to give it $7. And I say, well, you don't have $7 to find out about this? They go, well, yeah, but what is it? I said, spend your $7. You'll be happy you did, right? Okay, so don't make that mistake. Number two, you guys, consider reaching out to Facebook. The training that Anthony just showed us in the training center, the Facebook Mastery, is going to help you jumpstart your business instantly. It's going to give you some great strategies and great ideas on how you can get your capture pages and your trial pages in front of anybody you want. Okay? You can be very, very specific with Facebook, and you'll learn about that in the training, you guys. So I want to encourage all of you to take your time, go through your training center, learn about how you can jumpstart and get this thing out in front of people as you can. Okay? That's the name of the business. It's that easy. All I have to do is all Anthony does, all Wally does, all Sue does, all Chantel does, all we do is let people see the sales pages that iPAS gives us. It's that easy. It really is. So I know that's a long answer to a short question there, Anthony. I'm sorry about that. I get excited about this, but you guys think of whatever it is that you can get people in front of your trial page and your capture page and do it. Okay?
That's right.
The system rewards action. Do not be a lover of education. Be a lover of action. I'm not saying not to get educated. I'm saying to do. You have to do. Don't just enjoy learning about everything and being a completely professional student. You need to be a professional action taker. Take action. This business rewards, and it rewards very handsomely, those that take action.
That's correct. I want to say thank you, Mark, for sharing that information. And I'm going to bring Sue up now. Sue, one of the things we have Mwali and Chantel, and you guys can see they're very young, youthful, energetic go-getters. They're living the laptop lifestyle. But Sue, we have some people that may be generationally challenged with some of the technology and some of the nuances of marketing and internet marketing. And we have a crew of people that we kind of help address them. So, Sue, what would you say to the person out there, the boomer, the person who feels that he or she has no computer acumen, and with your background in IT, what could you share with them as far as getting their business started?
Well, I think, first of all, I would like to say that we have a lot of boomers who are among our members, and many of them are doing quite well. So the technology aspects are really not that challenging. Basically, if you can send an email, and if you know anything at all about Facebook, you probably know enough to do everything that you need to do here. And from my neighbors, I happen to live in one of these age 55 communities. Pretty much everybody there qualifies on that category. They know how to send email, and pretty much everybody can use Facebook, if for nothing more than to communicate with the grandkids, send pictures back and forth, especially now at this time of year. So it's a great vehicle. So it really is not that hard. And as you mentioned, I wanted to go back to the comment you made earlier about the training, that it's really excellent there in the training center, especially the basic series. I've just been really impressed with that. And so many times I get questions from new members, whether they're boomers or young people. I get the same question, which is, okay, what do I do next? How do I get started? And my question back to them typically is, well, have you gone through the training in the basics series? And they go, oh, no, what's that? What should I do? I say, well, the very first one in the course says, getting started. How about we go there and do that? And it's really an excellent series. And so I really point them back there. But boomers as a whole, they're becoming a lot more technologically involved than people suspect and think. A lot of boomers are becoming entrepreneurs. As they retire, they're needing extra money, so they're looking for a variety of ways to make extra money, and iPAS is a great way to help them do that. Sometimes people are retiring fairly young, and they don't want to get bored. They still want to be challenged and actively involved in the world. So again, starting their own business, doing all of these things, it gives them an opportunity to stay involved. And iPAS, I look at it as a vehicle that allows people to realize their dreams, whatever those might be. Now, I think this is one category where the boomers may have to take a hit, that many of our generation, our parents came out of the World War II, which is the essence of the name. The baby boomers are right after World War II, and their parents were involved in the Depression, and so they were worried about risk and safety. And so many of my generation were advised by their parents and school counselors, no, don't go be a jungle explorer, be an accountant. That's nice and safe and predictable. Mm-hmm. And you'll have, you'll have security. But it's not what I want to be a fireman. No. That's dangerous, Don't be an airline pilot. I guess we had airline pilots back then. Don't do any of those risky, challenging occupations. And so a lot of my generation have these dreams and passions that were squelched in favor of being safe and secure and predictable and bringing home a steady paycheck to take care of the family. And so now many of them are finding this is an opportunity when I can give up that accounting job or that insurance job or whatever it was that I did, and I can pursue my real passion. And so I think this gives them a real opportunity. So that's sort of what I would have to say there.
We want you, the new members out here that are watching this presentation, is to continue to ask yourself why. What is your why? Why are you doing this? What's your motivation? Because once you truly grasp that and you know that something inside of you know that this could be that long-term income producing vehicle that you have been searching for. We're confident that we have it. However, you have to build that confidence in yourself. Belief has a lot to do with your ability to reach further. We would encourage that if you are considering what profit maximizer to get right now, if you have not purchased your profit maximizer, you need to consider getting the black level profit maximizer if it is all possible, because you're going to hear more from Mark at the end. But I want to swing this over to Mwali and Chantel once again for them to kind of tell you about expectations. What, as a coach, Mwali and Chantel, would you tell the new member to set as a good expectation for themselves as they get started? Because when they speak to us, we're going to help them on a track, but there's certain things we expect of them. What do you expect of your new member as a coach, Mwali and Chantel?
Okay, great. Now, that's a real powerful question in terms of expectation. Now, we want new members to understand one concept in business. As an entrepreneur, you must embrace the idea of eventually. I'm going to say that again. You must embrace the idea of eventually. I'm just going to give one quick example. I went into a quick shop and they were giving out what you call them, coupons for coffee. All right? Now they give you that coupon for coffee. Now you might say, well, I got something free or I got something inexpensive. But they are embracing the idea of you coming back to not just cash in that coupon, but also to buy other things in that store. Now, as a business owner, the basic training focuses on you meeting those small wins. And those small wins will always lead to bigger wins down the road. So you must embrace the idea of eventually as an entrepreneur. Once you temper that expectation, you will be bracing your business to get those $7 trials, which will move to $47 system, which will be repaying your business. So you can see yourself meeting your day-to-day investment in yourself, because it's not a cost. You can see yourself meeting that cost within 30 to 90 days. Now, there is no business that allows you to generate six-figure incomes, $3,000 commissions as a Black Card member, and within 90 days you already you are just focusing on profits. Most businesses, it takes 2 to 3 years. So you are a part of a business that allows you to first focus your expectation on meeting those small wins. What do you have to say about Chantel?
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, you have to, I mean, it all starts with the mindset, right? Earlier, Anthony mentioned that your belief has to be there in order for this business to work for you. Mm-hmm. You will begin to attract exactly what you put out there. You know, if you believe in a higher being or the universe, whatever it is that governs your belief, understand that the fundamental aspect is the law of attraction. So if you go into this business expecting to get big results, understand that that happens every single day. Mm-hmm. And as coaches, we make that happen for our Black Card members. But you got to understand that if you're just getting started, you got to put some skin in the game and some action behind, you know, your talk in order for that to happen to you. Some people that you'll see in iPAS TV and on the leaderboard, they spend years building online, not with iPAS2, but just building their mindset and their brand in order to have these immediate results that they have now. So it will take you longer than some, but you may also have the fortunate ability to get this. It's very simple. We walk you through the training that can help you make, actually, in one of our basic trainings, help you make your first $750 in 30 days, okay? So if you simply apply that and apply your belief to your action, you will have the results that you expect. Okay, it will take hard work and consistency, of course, and we don't make any guarantees, but just know that it works and it can work for you.
You know, Anthony, you said something. I just want to key in one aspect, which is you said how does a member manage their expectation. Now, I want to make a bold statement. You can't come to a business and say I expect to earn $10,000, and then your response to that bold goal is I want to keep the basic system. You need to meet that bold expectation with bold action. You need to meet that bold expectation with bold action. And that's what a system does. Now, you would see other profit maximizers, and these other profit maximizers talk about different expectations. The gold card can get you this type of profit level, the silver, the pro, etc. Now, if you have a bold expectation of $10,000, you should not even be contemplating on being at the starter kit level or just having the system. That's how you manage expectation. You realize that if your expectation is high, you need to match that expectation with bold action. Once you match once you match both actions, then you're able to get the results because you're heading in the right direction. Your mind is in harmony with your actions. Once your mind is in harmony with your actions, with time, you will get the results that you're looking forward for.
Absolutely. Guys, this is great information. So let's continue on for the new member. One of the things that you want to do is ensure that you are in a position to make money. So you have to make sure you set up your e-wallet. If you have not set up your e-wallet, that is part of your setup process. We want you to get paid. So make sure that you go through the information to get set up so that you can be compensated justly for your efforts, right? That's what you want to do. So set up your e-wallet. And again, remember, everything has a video attached to it. And the coolest thing is you can play a little bit, stop it, pause it, play it again. And you get lost, you just come back and play it over again. The system is designed for you. It's got you in mind. It's all about helping you achieve the goals that you set for yourself. Guys, be obedient to the system. That's Mark's word. Mark will tell you, and you're going to hear it again. He will tell you, be obedient to the system. The system works if you work it. All right? Some cliches, but these are very, very valid cliches. The incomes that we speak of are not typical. We have an income disclaimer that shares with you about that. We encourage you to become familiar with it. We want you to become familiar with it because we want to see you be part of those untypical disclosures. We want to make sure you're the ones making that money that you're telling people that that's not typical, because we want you to be not typical. So to be not typical, you need to reach higher. So take a look at where you are right now. Are you where you want to be going into 2015? And if you can say emphatically, no, this is not where I want to be, then we need to do something to change it. As we stated, you can earn this week if you start to take action on the things that we've just shared with you. We want you to get yourself set up. If you have not went through your getting started checklist, if you have not went through all the 5 videos, we encourage that you get that done as expeditiously as possible, because we want you to get started earning this week. You notice we have this great sense of urgency, this great sense of now, because you need to get a momentum going for yourself so that you can carry that momentum into the new year. So we've talked about some of the systems, how the system works. We talked about how you can set up your campaign system. The campaign system starts everything. Once you set that up, one thing I want to mention that we may have skipped over, it's called an autoresponder. That is also part of your setup process. The autoresponder is what sends these follow-up emails on your behalf to your clients. You need to get that. We use Get Response. There's a link there in your setup process that shares with you how to do that. Now, again, I emphasize, new members, if you get lost, if you're not sure how to set this up, your coach will not do that for you. That's not the coach's responsibility. We also want to ensure that in this training, you understand what the expectations of your coach is. What is a coach required to do? Well, the coach is going to give you encouragement, is going to give you guidance on a next step. We'll encourage that you get to the highest level so we can get you paid at the highest level. Our primary mission is to work on behalf of Black Card level members. So if you are a Black Card level member, then you then have the right to pay for coaching. That means the coaches will then speak to all of your new members that come through your sales campaign. So when that new member comes through the sales campaign as a new trial member, that person, when he or she gets to video 5, that's why I've encouraged that you get to video 5. If you have not, get to video 5, and then you should look forward to hearing from a coach, providing your sponsor is a Black Card level member and using coaching. Okay? So now what does all this mean to you? That it would make sense that unless you want to do all of the presentation and explaining to your new member how all this works and how they do all of this, if you want to do that, you can. If you're a pro level member, we have a video series that I've done for you to tell you how to do what I'm doing now. Now, if that's what you want to do, good luck with that. We hope you have the skills to do that. Now, if for some reason you don't have that acumen and that's not something you enjoy doing, it would make sense for you to get to the Black Card level so that way you can get coaching, and this staff of world-class professionals can then in turn help coach your new members coming through the system. And we have great pleasure doing that. Sue, you've been coaching now for a while. Kind of share with the new member here, what have you personally gained from being an iPAS2 coach?
Oh, wow, there are a lot of things. I think one, I've really sharpened my communication skills and people skills, and I really enjoy reaching out to the people and helping them solve their problems. I mean, as you mentioned earlier, people are coming here for an opportunity. In many cases, they're also coming in order to solve problems. So I really enjoy being able to reach out to them and help them solve their problems. And I've gained, a lot of skill, I think, with just talking to them on the phone, talking to them via web meeting, helping them do screenshots back and forth to solve their problems. I've gained a lot of knowledge about the system and just the sales process in general. All of the little secret tips and tricks and things that the iPAS folks have built into the system. Fortunately, they've been busy communicating them to us, and all of those are very helpful and very important. Just a lot. A whole variety of things that I think have made me overall a better person and certainly a better online marketer.
That's awesome, because it's important that you, the new member, know that we are consistently training. We train 3 times a week as coaches. And because of you, we're continually to get better ourselves. And I'm going to end up with Mark, but before I go to Mark to talk about the money, and Wally and Chantel, again, kind of share with this new member what the experience is like for you guys as coaches, and what do you see the transformation or the breakthroughs for the new members that you've coached?
Yeah, well, it's not unlike maybe your first time online, where you were entering into a new territory that you knew very little about. That's what a lot of our members are experiencing when they are new, coming to iPAS. They are excited, they're nervous, and they want to know that the system works. And while we never make any guarantees, there's nothing better than having someone who's excited but filled with nervous emotions, being able to speak to someone like myself, a coach, who is there to take them along the way, to let them know that this system is real, that it works, and most importantly, that it will work for them. And so that's been one of the best moments for me, is to move someone from just a $7 trial to becoming a Black Card member. And what that means is their belief has grown, and they are super fired up to match their expectation with their action to have the best results.
Oh, well, for me, one of the most rewarding experiences is feeling when people are uncomfortable and they're nervous. And I always tell them, I said, that's a good feeling, because the mere fact you're pursuing an opportunity means you're not happy with where you are right now. The mere fact you are pursuing an opportunity means you are not happy. And you can't keep doing the same things and expect different results. So it's an amazing opportunity to just witness where someone comes looking for help, looking for a breakthrough, and I'm just a facilitator of that process. And in that discomfort, they are actually getting closer to their goals. And that's an amazing experience to see someone finally decides to stop the madness. Because there are people who are coming into this business, they aren't getting enough money in their job, or they're looking for an additional form of income just to meet their cost of living, or they're fed up, they're totally tired of what they're doing currently, and they pursue this opportunity. So it's an amazing experience just to witness someone finally make a decision that changes their lives, and that's very rewarding for me, just to witness that process.
Wow, awesome, guys. You know, I get such joy interacting with our coaches. We have a staff of 23 coaches currently, and we expand as we need it. But let me tell you, these guys are absolutely awesome. They're all business professionals. They're seasoned, and they really take great pride. Now, we want to also encourage that you join us on the Coach's Corner. What is the Coach's Corner? We want to let you in one of our training sessions. So we're going to tell you to come on in and hang out with us at the Coach's Corner. We meet once a week, and if you look in iPAS TV, feel free to go look at some of our previously recorded shows, so that way you can see exactly what your iPAS2 coaches go through. So with that being said, let's talk about the money. You know, you heard the term, show me the money. Mark Dale, we have about another good 7 minutes. If you can take it and give them the scoop on the money.
Yeah. I'm gonna give an update real quick first. Look, we lost the temperature. It's down to -4 now.
Mark, you shouldn't hurt them. Don't hurt them that way. Welcome to Minnesota, guys.
It's cold. So this is just the perfect recipe to warm me up, you guys. I get going, and I'm gonna get going on this because it's talking about money, and I like to talk about money and making money. So here we go again. Like Chantel said, I would never make you guarantees. I will never make you promises. I will not do that to you. I would never want to do that. And if anybody ever online starts taking the word "I guarantee you're going to be fine" and I can guarantee your success, you run the other way as fast as you can, but because they're not speaking truth. Okay. I want to talk about making money. I want to talk about profit maximizers. So any of our viewers right now that do not own your profit maximizers yet, meaning at the very lowest level is the Pro Kit membership level, and then the medium low would be the silver, medium high is the gold, and of course the pinnacle and the highest level would be the Black Card level memberships. These are the profit maximizers from Empower Network. Okay, I want to share with you, if you do not own these products from Empower Network, and you want to do this internet business with iPAS2, if you do not own them and you are not an affiliate with Empower Network, you are at a disadvantage. Okay? I'm not going to blow sunshine up your rear. I'm going to tell you right now you're at a disadvantage. You need to find a way to get your hands on the profit maximizers. I've come up with at least 5 reasons, 5 ideas why we need to do this, and I know I'm down to 5 minutes, so here we go. Number 1, you're going to make more money, okay? You're doing an internet marketing business. You're in the business of selling things online. If you don't have products to sell as an affiliate with Empower Network, you're not going to make any money, okay? You will make more money in this business as soon as you own your profit maximizers from Empower Network, because we're in the business of selling products. That's what the iPAS2 system does, is it sells the profit maximizers. And when you watched all of the videos that Chris and I made, that's where most of the majority of the money and the income that he makes and we make come from. It comes from the profit maximizers. Number 2, if you do not have the profit maximizers, you're going to lose the money. Okay, guess what? You're going to do all the work. You're going to do the marketing. You're going to go through the training center. You're going to learn what to do, and you're going to do it. You're going to take action. If you do not have the profit maximizers, and if you are not an affiliate with Empower Network with the iPAS2 system, the money that is going to be made by your sponsor. It's called a pass-up. You will not see any of that money. The people are coming to do the business, and they're going to buy profit maximizers, and they're going to buy them from you. The problem is if you're not an affiliate, you're not going to make any money. You're going to leave that money behind. Okay? So I want to share with you. Number 1, you need them because you sell them to make money. Number 2, if you don't have them and you're not an affiliate, you won't be in a position to make any money. You're going to lose money. Okay? And number 3, the profit maximizers from Empower Network as products are the completion of your franchise style business. Okay, let me say that again. It's the final end cap, the capstone to the completion of your franchise style business. Here's the fun part about the products, you guys. The products, as Mwali was saying earlier, very early on, is the products are education. The products are perfect because they teach you and I more ways to do the business successfully. That's an outstanding product to have. So to be able to complete the franchise style business with owning the profit maximizers and being an affiliate with Empower Network and having the authority to resell them and make money when other people buy them is the completion of your franchise style business. Number 4, okay, big one coming up. If I could tell you you could give yourself a 20% raise instantly by just getting the profit maximizers, would you do it? I know that's a rhetorical question. I know you're saying, of course I would, Mark. Well, guess what? The compensation plan with Empower Network on the profit maximizers gives you an opportunity to earn 20% on everybody in your team. You get to make commissions on their efforts as well. The beautiful part about that is it promotes the helping hand, the paying it forward, the helping someone do well. Because the people in my team, the people in my lineage, the better they do, the more money I can make. If you don't have the profit maximizers, you're not in a position to make a 20% action on all of their efforts. Why would you forego that? You need to get yourself in the position with these profit maximizers. Number 5 is what Mwali was talking about before with expectations. If you go into something with a very small commitment or a free commitment, or if you go into the same thing with an enormous commitment, an overwhelming feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm so committed, I've just spent all this money, are you going to give your attention to something that you hardly have any skin in the game, as Chantel said before? If you've got no skin in the game, are you going to pay much attention? Are you going to give it much mind? Versus if you're uncomfortable, like Mwali said, if you're uncomfortable, guess what? That lights a flame under your butt. It makes you want to go get comfortable by making money, okay? By doing that, okay? Now you have to understand, like Mwali was saying, is that this expectation, this big expense is part of one and the same. A small commitment or no commitment equals no expectation and a maybe I'll just try attitude. Okay, you have to get them synchronized. If you want big expectations, you better have a big, bold commitment. Okay, you better get there. Now I want to challenge. Anybody that's watching that maybe is at the silver or gold level. Okay, I want to challenge you with a New Year's challenge. Okay, find a way to get up one level. If you're silver, I want to challenge you to get to gold. If you're gold, I want to challenge you to get to black. Okay, I want to challenge you to reinvigorate your discomfort. Okay, and if you spend some money and you don't have it, you're going to get discomfort, and that's going to give you motivation to do well. Okay, now I was talking to a person today, so you guys will enjoy this, and I turn it back over to Anthony so we can get on with our evening. This person today, he said, Mark, you know, I'm concerned about saturation in the market. I'm concerned that everybody's going to, you know, everybody knows about this, and I'm not going to make any money because everybody already heard about it. I said, well, I understand that, and I've actually kind of thought about that a little bit too. And I said, iPAS2, the way you see it now, the way it all looks now, the way it works and sells with the iPAS2 program is only 3 or 4 months old. Okay? And I said, based on that, I said, let's talk about whether or not the market in the world, in America or the international world, is saturated with iPAS2. I said, it's not. It's impossible. He's like, well, why? I said, he said, I've heard about this 4 times now. I said, well, that's okay, but let me just run the scenario by you. It only speaks English. I said, the videos only speak English right now. I said, guess what happens when it starts to speak Spanish? He's like, ooh. I said, well, guess what happens when it starts speaking some of the languages of Europe, maybe German and Russian and Portuguese? He's like, oh my gosh. I said, yeah. Now, how saturated is it so far? He's like, oh, never mind. I said, well, no, I'm not done yet. Let me answer your question. I said, guess what happens when it's going to start speaking Chinese? He's like, holy cow. I said, yeah, and you're asking me whether or not you should get started and do this. I said, look. I said, go look at a world clock. Google the world clock or world population. I said, I think it's around 30,000 new 18-year-olds every day. He's like, yeah, okay, I get it, Mark, I get it. I said, look, let me ask you this. If you could get into something in the very beginning, if you could have got into something in the very beginning, would you have an opportunity? He's like, of course. I said, look, take me back to 1986. Okay, when I was making huge money at Burger King. Okay, I said, but there was opportunity to be had in '86. If I could have got all of my money into Microsoft in 1986, I'd be a mazillionaire by now, right? I said, not that we're Microsoft, but look, you've got an opportunity to get into something in the very beginning here, guys. Make the most of it. It's not saturated, you guys. In fact, it's the complete opposite. We are just getting started. Okay, we're just getting started. Times are exciting, you guys. This is the place to be with an online marketing franchise opportunity like this. You're in the right spot and you're in the right time to be able to take massive action. Take action, match it with the high commitment, get your black card, and enjoy the fruits of the labor. Let 2015 be your year, you guys. I get fired up over here, but
well, listen, Mark, I'm going to tell you, your energy level is there. I want to, we're going to have to go because the fact that we know the Empower Network broadcast is going on now, we want to ensure that you guys get a chance to get on that. So for those of you that joined us today, thank you. For those of you that are members that are just watching in, encourage that you bring all your new members here next Tuesday, same time, same station. And we're going to close out as always. If you want a thing bad enough, go out and fight for it. Work day and night for it. Give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it. If everything that you dream and you scheme is about it. If life seems all empty and useless without it. If you would simply go after that thing with all your capacity, faith, hope, confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold, poverty, famish, nor gaunt, nor sickness of pain of body and brain can take you away from that thing that you want. And if dogged and grim, you beseech and beset it. And with the help of God, you'll surely get it. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, panelists. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye for now.